now from the home of the Rangers. There's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist, left-hander Cole Hamels. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Phil Gosselin will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 106.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Freddie Galvis will take his cuts now. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. Ben Revere waits on deck. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Ben Revere will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for Ron Washington's Rangers looks like this. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Elvis Andrus will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And that's taken for strike 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Pretty shaky start out there on the mound. This ball was hit pretty well. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get out of here.
Leonis Martin will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is lined right back up the middle. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taken that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Number 71 will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 71 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Adrian Beltre will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Howard will put this one away and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. We've played an inning. No score. Ryan Howard leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Fouled back. And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's 1 away.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Michael Franco will get his first cuts here. First offering on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
Dominic Brown will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Let's go, Texas!
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Prince Fielder will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading out for the Rangers, designated hitter, Prince Fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Mitch Moreland will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swing and a high chopper to short. Throw to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Billingsley. 2 away.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Shin-Soo Choo will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Right back to the curveball and drops it in there for strike 2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Batting 8, left fielder, Preston Tucker.
Preston Tucker will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rangers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Darren Ruff will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
That was a strike. Woo!
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
One, two. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Kelly Dugan will get his first opportunity now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here we go.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last 3 pitches, they have all missed by inches.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Full count offering on its way. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop Andrus. It's a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Kelly Dugan has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
A.J. Ellis will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Let's go, Rangers. Come on, let's score some runs. Wait.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Come on, I want the game. All right, here's the easy strikeout.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Look at Beltre go get it. The second for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Phil Gosselin will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Now the 1-2, and the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Third inning, no score to this point. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Strike already.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Number 12 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 12.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1 and 2. Now, I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
The 2-2 coming. Full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Elvis Andrus will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here it comes now to Andrus. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Here we go!
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Leonis Martin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Let's go, Rangers!
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Work the count a little!
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's another 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Number 71 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on opening day after this. Freddie Galvis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
He swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
That one's in there, 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Ben Revere will try it again. He flew out his first time. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Yeah, I know this guy likes to use his speed, but I think he's playing right into the hands of the defense here. On the first pitch, they're already thinking that this might happen, so there's no element of surprise, and they wind up throwing him out.
Ryan Howard will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. And this is fouled straight back. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Adrian Beltre will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Prince Fielder will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss by Fielder as he can't connect there, and he's retired for round number 2.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Mitch Moreland will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0.
All right.
Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here he comes on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. Still 0-0. Michael Franco will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Baseman, Michael Franco.
Now the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Go back to Redding.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Looking a little off here to start the fifth.
And a good eye here as he takes ball four, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Dominic
Brown will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Runners off for second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Darren Ruff will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. Halfway home, still no score. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here we go.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with two strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Preston Tucker will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Number 12 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Get on. Here we go.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Revere will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Kelly Dugan will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Right fielder, Kelly Dugan.
And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
He'll swing at anything.
And a called strike 2 as he's pounding the knees here.
He can't hit the heat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. In the air to left center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
A.J. Ellis will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Phil Gosselin will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball up the middle, and Hamels can only watch it as it's into center field for a base hit.
Just the 2nd hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Freddie Galvis will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And this is on the ground but foul. Wide of Beltre over at 3rd. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, an excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. He may want to try and get something started that way.
Leonis Martin will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Andrus holding, and now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And low that time, but good reactions behind the plate to keep it in front of him. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Number 71 waits on deck.
Pressure's on.
Andrus leading from second. The pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. Now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to signal for the bullpen here, as that'll do it for Chad Billingsley. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Justin DeFreitas is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Number 71 will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
That's right. Wait for it.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. And how about that? Number 71 has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Adrian Beltre will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch-out. Now, he needed that.
Prince Fielder will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Three runs already home here. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Mitch Moreland will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Fielder leads from second, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, for Fielder, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Give him the green light.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Revere gets it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Shin-Soo Choo will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from the defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
You got to the double play.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And a bouncing ball, foul. That's on around the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Preston Tucker will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Preston Tucker has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. Fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Galvis relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ben Revere will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hacks.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fouled straight back. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now he pulls the string on the changeup there, and he pops him up toward the left side of the infield.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Ryan Howard will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-0 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and the shift pays off there as Howard is retired for the 2nd out.
And that's something he's had to deal with for most of his career. You'll see it here. If this is just about any other batter, this is going to be a base hit to right field. But since the shift is on, this ball's hit right to the second baseman out there in short right field. And he makes this play without much trouble at all.
Michael Franco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Get him down now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Rangers 6 and the Phillies nothing. Philippe Almond will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Leonis Martin will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in left, and the throw in gets away from him, but it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Let's take another look at this one in show motion. That's a great camera shot there, looking straight down the left field line. And you see him take an inside route to the ball, let those hands stay back, and just spray this thing to the opposite field.
Number 71 will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
Take him deep. Let's get the runner across.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball toward the hole and through into left field. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate, and the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Boy, how about this for a welcome to the show? He got his first hit earlier, then he got his first 2-hit game. Now he's got his first 3-hit game. I think he's kind of getting the hang of this Major League Baseball stuff.
Adrian Beltre will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And you can bet he's just trying to be extra careful here with a dangerous hitter at the plate. And now with that runner moving up to second base here on the wild pitch, they may just decide to put him on anyway.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Too high, and it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Put some runs on the board.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Howard has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Prince Fielder will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oof. I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
Let's go, Fielder.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 7 and the Phillies nothing. Dominic Brown will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The designated hitter, Dominic Brown.
And here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Darren Ruff will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And here's the ball hit in the air and should be routine for Chu out in right. And that's out number 2.
The batter.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Kelly Dugan will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Our house, baby. Come on now, let's get the K here. Good.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club leads it big. Jake Diekman will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mitch Moreland will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Moreland.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Hit hard to the right. Foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low again, it's 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, left fielder,
Preston Tucker will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First offering on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Number 12 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far.
Come on, guys, don't blow it.
First pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Come on, baby, go yawn.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Come on, pop one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
All right, let's go.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. A.J. Ellis will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Let's get you out here.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Phil Gosselin will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. Right field. 2 down here in the 9th.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Freddie Galvis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1-1 home. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Rangers were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the pitching of this man, Cole Hamels. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top, 7-0. So long from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Chad Billingsley. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.